Whether you're sipping a rare vintage red, a citrusy white or a premium champagne from our wine list, this is the story behind every glass. We want to offer you the best dining experience in the skies when you fly with us, and that takes continued investment and careful planning by our culinary experts.
The Emirates wine program is unique because we don't feature just one style of wine or one country of wine, but we celebrate wine.
Emirates is able to offer such a broad selection of top quality wines to its consumers because it plans well in advance and has the foresight to buy wines at an early stage, lay them down in professional cellars until those wines are deemed to be worthy of drinking.
From our relationships with premium vineyards to our own cellar of exclusive vintages, we're passionate about bringing only the finest wines on board.
The Emirates philosophy for wine, I would say it's quality, ultimate enjoyment, and let us take you on a wine journey.
You'll often find limited editions and rare vintage specialities to enjoy on our flights.
In the wine buying process, we only have one standard. It is quality. It doesn't matter, economy, business or first, we will serve you the best quality wine available.
Our long-standing relationships with premium producers around the world mean we can often bring on board some real exclusives that are hard to find or totally unique to our flights.
Emirates has developed a number of very good relationships with key producers in the Bordeaux region that have allowed Emirates to have unrivaled access to some of the top wines produced in the region.
But what we have done, we've proven to these chateaus that we take exceptional care of their wine during the aging process, but also how we treat their wines when they're on the aircraft.
Prestigious chateaus are very careful of where they position their brand. I like Emirates because it does a fantastic job in representing their brand on board.
In the cabin environment, the air is drier and your taste buds are less sensitive. These are just some of the considerations our sommeliers must make when choosing the ideal wines to serve on board.
Altitude does affect wine. The cabin environment affects the way wine is perceived. Humidity and cabin pressure are the major factors affecting wine. So we do try to combat that through the choice of wine. And really it's about choosing wines that are very well balanced. The acidity, the fruit flavours and the tannins, if they're all in balance, a wine will taste well, even on board.
To make our list, a wine has to be versatile and easy to pair with the wide range of dishes our chefs create.
We don't cook the same food all around the world. We cook very different regional and seasonal cuisines, so we need to make sure that we've got the wines to match those.
Every wine list is tailored for the route you're flying on. We aim to strike a balance between Old World and New World wines, and to source the favourites of the region you're flying from, so you can enjoy a choice of distinctly different tastes.
It is really important that you balance your wine list so the ability to drink Old World wines next to New World wines is an eye-opener, and people really love it to compare a Shiraz from Australia to a Syrah from France and go, wow, same grape, completely different flavour profile.
The very best of our wines are reserved for first class, including the Emirates Vintage Collection, a selection of the rarest and most premium wines in our cellar. These wines are matured for over 10 years in our cellar in France, and only brought on board selected routes when our sommeliers are satisfied it's the optimum time to serve them.
The Emirates Vintage Collection is a celebration of the decision that we made 15 years ago to start buying and storing our own wines. And our passengers will be beyond delighted to be able to drink a Lafite, a Mouton, a Margaux, a Cheval Blanc, wines like that are associated with the best of the best.
We're the largest trading partner of premium champagne producer Dom Pérignon, which is why we are able to secure special allocations of Dom Pérignon Second Plenitude and the rare Dom Pérignon Rosé exclusively for first class.
The relationship with Dom Pérignon goes back well over 25 years. over time, with the growth of Emirates, we've also become the largest partner of Dom Pérignon worldwide.
How we serve and present our wines is every bit as important as the wines we choose. Our cabin crew have extensive training on all our wines, so they're equipped with the knowledge not only to make recommendations, but also to open, pour, and present our wines with care.
So having great wines and great glasses is not really enough. You need to have the right approach to serving wines, and that requires quite a lot of training. How to pour a wine, how much of a wine to pour, all gets covered in the intensive program that the cabin crew undergoes.
When you promote into business class, or possibly later on into first, we will readdress that and amend the training to match the service and the wines that are on board.
Glassware is carefully chosen, and so that does enhance the experience.
We've worked with a very high quality glassware producer and produced the best possible glass to make sure that when you drink the wine, it allows the wine to express itself. And to accelerate that, what we have done is you travel in first class, all your red wines are decanted for you in your private carafe. So we've aerated it first and poured it in a glass that will allow you to swirl it and really enjoy the flavor profiles of those wines.
Just like your travels, we want our menus and wine lists to be a journey of discovery. Whenever you fly, it's a chance to find a favorite or discover something new.
Every single day, between 70 and 75 different wines are flying across our network. And when you go to Emirates.com, you can already look a couple of weeks out from what wines are going to be on board. So it's really exciting for you already to look, what is the wine list going to be like, maybe even do a bit of research, and then be ready for when we serve them to you on board.
If you found a wine you love, you can find these wineries at Le Clos, the fine wine and luxury spirits boutique in Terminals 1 and 3 at Dubai International Airport. You can find out what's in store online. Ask your cabin crew about the wines on your flight. And later on in this channel, you can watch our experts review some of the vintages we're bringing on board in the near future.